I said this is how podcasters.
I don't think
hold
it
their
is,
minds.
though. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that. Ever.
He's gonna be in my cousin's wedding. He's the ring bearer. It's just straight crotch. Do you want to see my aunt's house? Did you see the thing I did with the deer? Look at this kid.
Do you drink caffeine?
No, I don't drink any caffeine.
Really?
He didn't
there's
have
Morgan.
I didn't have much time to look up. Hi.
Hi.
Hi!
You look like you're in a bunker somewhere underground. Like a podcasting bunker. Yeah, move the microphone a little further away from your mouth.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, cool. All right.
Yeah. Just make sure when you're like this, because it goes. I don't even know what that is. Did it, like,
I can't hear myself.
I know.
Wait,
So
how-
after I did it, I was like, I don't even know if I'm making my point
How-
correctly. That's gone.
Yeah,
Each
stop
time you
it.
touch it, so don't touch it.
Like
I'm
loud.
trying to move it so I don't hit it.
No, I mean once you find the
Sorry.
spot for it, don't touch it.
Is that good?
Good.
Can you
Yeah.
hear me?
If you heard what it sounded like, you'd realize because
Yes.
it's not like it's like.
Oh, because it's detached. I'm sorry. I found it. We're good. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Thank
Good.
God. I bought a water flosser because I don't really floss. Yeah.
I did too.
Well,
Sorry, I'm super excited about it.
No,
Yeah.
here's the thing that I don't really floss. I floss on Sundays, only on the Lord's Day.
I was just gonna
And
say
that's-
that's so religious.
Yes. So I was talking to my mom, and my mom said, "Why don't you buy a water flosser?" I just bought one. So I said, "Okay." So I've had it for like a month, but I didn't read any directions because I can't and don't want to. I just used it on the regular speed, which is like not the gentle one. And I was like brushing my gums, but I felt it like cutting my gums and my gums like bleeding. And I was like, what the hell? So then
That's
when I
good, probably,
Googled
then.
it,
I mean,
no, well, you would think that's what I thought. But when I
like power
Googled
wash
it,
that shit. Like,
Yeah, I'm like,
bleed it.
fuck you guys.
Bloody. I don't care.
No,
Get everything
I
out.
Googled it and it said that you should start with the gentle setting.
Gentle.
Like it can damage your gum tissue in a bad way because it's so aggressive and your gums aren't
Is there
used
a
to it.
good way to
Yeah.
damage your
It
gum
doesn't damage
tissue?
your gum tissue in a good way.
In the good way.
In a bad
Yeah, that's
way.
correct. But I will say I only use the water flosser at night because I think it's more important at night.
Mine said, like, you don't even have to use the water flosser every day, that, like, it still can have a
Oh.
benefit if you use it, like, 2-3 times a week. And it's still good because it's
Yeah.
getting the oxygen under your gum.
Mine said you could
level
just leave it like on the sink and not even use it, and it works.
What? How?
Yeah. Hi,
so you have to-
Morgan.
Oh,
Hi.
yeah, hi Morgan.
Hi, Morgan.
Wait, we have to do our intro. It's the
All right, ready?
Ashen-
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Welcome
Well,
to
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 the show.
the
Ash
Ashen
and
Fitzie
Fitzie show. Ba-da-ba-bum.
show.
I like this. I like this.
Yeah,
You like how the
That
note
was
goes
great.
down like that
Yeah.
at the end? So it's like it wakes
I
everyone up a
noticed
little.
it and I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Also, guys, comment, like, and subscribe.
Yes.
Subscribe.
Help our channel grow.
Maybe
Welcome. Today on our show, we have the one and only Morgan Denicola, and she is going to break her silence on the whole situation.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I hear that a lot. Someone breaks their silence.
I'm ready to break some silence.
I know if you guys can feel the tension. I don't know if you can, but there's, we should probably talk about it.
We should, the whole thing, yeah, just like from the start.
I'm
know what I
willing to
thought
be
of?
transparent.
What?
We also now I just thought of something else when I said that. Remember we were playing that game at my house where you had to like bullshit things, and Ashley, for some reason, you like couldn't do it at all. Morgan, do
I
you know what I'm talking about?
Do not remember.
Like, is this good or bad that like she can't?
She
me
can't
and you
lie.
We're like lying
We're
our
being
asses
drunk.
off.
I remember
Like-
this.
You had to like make up a product and like try to sell it, like something to convince people of something, like on the spot.
Are you sure it
Yeah,
was
you
me? You
can't
guys have a lot
lie.
of
Yes.
girls.
Yes. No.
Really?
No. It
No,
was
this
you.
is this was
You're-
only a few
you're
years
not.
ago.
Yeah.
No, it was you.
This
You're
wasn't
not.
when we
What?
had a lot of girls. This was when, yeah, this is when we had either one or not. No girl. Different decade.
Yeah,
My
I
memory
actually
is so
remember
bad
this.
though. Like I can't remember
It was
shit.
in my apartment.
If it's unimportant, my brain doesn't store
It
it,
was
even
really
if I
important.
wanted
Yeah, it
to.
was.
It was a game,
We
and
went.
it was really fucking
Yes, we
important.
went to your place. That's
Oh! I was like,
Yes.
what when we all
I
lived
liked how your
together?
phone dung when she had
When
the
it
light bulb
clicked,
moment.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
just perfectly timed. Ding.
I feel like these are like one step away from having that happen, probably.
I
Yeah.
lie a lot at work. I pretend I'm actually good at my job, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm the
Oh.
best.
You're the best ultrasound
Sund.
ultrasonographist?
No, an ultrasonographer?
Christopher?
Yep.
You're the best
Ultrasonographer.
Christopher.
I
Ultrasound
probably
Christopher?
would be a good Christopher if you think about it. Like I could pull off a Christopher. I would probably
Yeah.
go by the Christopher, not Chris, because it's just so many.
No, you're not a
Christopher.
Christopher. A Christopher sounds too uptight for you.
Is it spelled like F-E-R at the end?
It's with a K.
It's a K and then F-E-R.
It's actually a KRY.
Oh,
Stopher.
Christopher.
I changed it.
Christopher.
Christopher.
If you guys had to change your name, Morgan, if you had to change your name to a boy's name, like let's say like you turned into a boy overnight, because
Could I still have Morgan?
She's gonna
Since
jinx
Morgan is a
Mario.
unisex name.
No, you have to change
No,
it.
I can't. All right.
I would be
Oh.
Alexander. I think that's
I like the name Derek, but I think I would need something. I mean, it's not super common, but I think because my current name is like not that common, I would need something a little more unique. But I do like the name Derek.
Connor.
Connor.
I would want something still
Connor.
kind of very
Full
like
Caucasian.
Connor. Really like this person's gonna burn if they see sunlight.
Yeah.
Like Skylar.
Well, you don't need a name to do that. You already look smart.
Yeah.
People look at you like, yeah, she burns.
That's why you had to make that
For
bunker
sure.
underground, because
I
Yup.
am
Like the
underground.
walls.
Bunk.
I can't see
to
sunlight.
protect yourself
and
on the
just burn.
moon.
Yeah.
Even the moon.
Especially on a full moon. Yeah, no, it's the worst. Moon burn.
bunker.
Wait, Alexander? You'd be Alexander?
You said Christopher, didn't you?
I like Alexander.
No, I said you said when I get to pick my name. Christopher was my name I chose a minute ago. I didn't want that anymore.
Wait, so
Who I identify
Juliet,
with.
what are you?
I was Derek, but now
Derek.
that was a few minutes ago. So
I mean, we could do. Wait, I had a list.
I did remember a funny Morgan story from back in the day,
Oh yeah.
and I still tell this story to people.
Is it my ears is ringing?
No,
Is it
but I
that
thought
one?
of that the other day. What was that?
It was when I got shot in the ear with a dart gun. It was one of those like Nerf guns. And
Yeah,
I
and then
think,
you were like
Ryan. Like
You were like
I think
this,
it was
and I was like,
Ryan.
what? And you were like, my ears is ringing. And I was like, why would you say it like that? We, at the Syosset house, we had a backyard, and then one day when it was nice out, feel like we did this like a bunch of times actually, but we were like, oh, we're gonna garden, right? There's always like we were like go out and get a bunch of gardening stuff, and then do it a little bit, and then it would just sit out there but
Die.
yeah. So we were gardening, or we were sitting outside, and Morgan was standing there, and she had Miracle Grow in her hand, and we were sitting there, and this was back when I was like super duper skinny too, because now I'm like skinny fat, which is the best. Highly recommend. So she's standing there, and she has Miracle Grow, and she goes like this, and she looks at it, and she looks at me, and she goes like this and sprays it on my chest. And it kind of worked though, like 10 years.
It did a little bit.
Did we?
What are you doing? Stop it.
I said this is how podcasters.
I don't think
hold
it
their
is
lines.
though. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that. Ever.
Well, I have to detach my microphone
Why? What do you do?
because that's how podcasters.
I've never in my life seen anyone like hold it like that.
Yeah,
I think you have, like, a
not
baby
not
with,
this
like, a
whole
bottle.
stand. Not this whole stand, but sometimes I see podcasters hold it like that.
Okay, that makes it.
Or if they're
it's a little-
they'll just hold the mic.
Don't hold it like
Really?
that.
I've
Don't.
never seen anyone just
No.
ever.
Just keep hitting it your face with it. It's fine.
Yeah, it is with a stand on it too. It looks.
We're gonna have you guys are gonna have like an extra 1,000 followers after everybody sees that.
I'll use that on the thumbnail and then
Perfect.
watch the
That'd be
numbers
great.
go up. Hang on.
I have a program. I'm going to a school in Philly to give them a bunch of toys for recess. So I spent my afternoon building tricycles for the pre-K and putting together hula hoops.
We didn't have toys when we had recess.
Well,
Did you
now
have
they
toys?
do.
I don't remember.
But I had a lot of fun pinching the skin in between my fingers trying to put together tricycles.
Oh, I was thinking hula hoop. I could picture that.
Yeah, there was a
Pinching
lot
is
of that
amazing.
too. It was annoying, but I hope the kids are happy.
Yeah,
They're
I don't
gonna love it.
remember my childhood.
I don't remember your
At all.
childhood either.
I know, it's so
I
weird.
don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm blanking.
It was like I didn't even.
can't
It's like
picture
I
it.
wasn't even there for your childhood.
Didn't experience it. I don't. Yeah.
It's kind of rude.
Can you guys?
Well, if you had a tricycle, I can.
So I couldn't for the longest time, and then one day I just picked it up and I could hula hoop. It was like a miracle.
That is the
It's
definition.
a
not
miracle.
kidding.
That is the. I was about to say that's
That's
the
in the
definition
Bible,
of
I
a
think.
miracle. Yeah.
It might be in the Bible, and if it's not, they should add it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I
Moved.
feel like in my mind I can't, but I wonder if did I ever really.
It's just like
seriously
something
try?
with the hips that
I
later
feel like
on
if I
in
had one
life
right
I
now,
just.
I could do it. Oh, once you become.
I can send you one. Oh,
Once you've been deflowered, all of a sudden those hips are.
You can hula hoop. That's the trick.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to wait.
Yeah.
I disagree because earlier in the day I went
Well, yes,
outside
Morgan,
with one of the hula hoops I put together, and these hips do lie because I can't do. I cannot hula hoop.
It's just the way you move your hips.
What about cartwheels?
They're also the size for.
I cannot do a
Peter.
cartwheel.
No.
Mm-mm.
Really,
Can't do
I
it.
can't either. But
No.
I'm surprised. Usually, other people I talk to can do it.
I cannot.
There's a lot of people
no.
that do a cartwheel. My son is
Yeah.
in this stage right now where he does things like he'll stand on his head, not stand on his head, but on the couch. Like he'll go upside down and meditate upside down. He'll be like, "Can you do this?" And then he'll be like, "Can you do this?" And just put himself in different positions. Be like, "Can you do this?" I'm like, "I can't do any. I'm old, dude. Like I'll pull my back
That's a
out.
good game, though.
Can you do this?" And then it's like, "Can you do this sound?" And I'll be like, "Ah." And then I try to do it, and he's like, "No,
He'll say
that's
it's
wrong."
yeah.
Yeah, we gave up on
Get him
that. Snapping.
to roll his R's, and then he'll put you to
He
shame.
can do it backwards. He can do it backwards. So
What do you
instead of
mean?
blowing air out and rolling your R's, he blows air in and his tongue will roll. So he can roll his tongue just
Weird.
backwards.
What?
Like I have to get him. I'll send you guys a video tomorrow. Yeah. But all I have to say is, how does a snake sound? And it sounds kind of like
I can't. You can't
you
do
sound
it
like
backwards.
you're choking. He does it backwards. Where he'll.
Did you hear that sound?
Yeah.
I don't believe that for a second.
No, I listen.
We
I'll
believe
send
you
you a
that your
video.
son
He
is
does it.
great. I'm sure he could do a lot of things, but that one is not.
No, he
I'm
can
not buying it.
definitely. He can definitely do it.
Get him in here. Wake him up.
Let's go. Yeah.
He's probably awake.
If he
No.
does come, but if he does come in to be like, I wanted to ask you something. That's what he does. He comes in and then
Yeah.
he's like, what?
I'll be
And he's
like,
like, and then he starts to think of something because he didn't really have anything to ask. He just doesn't want to go to bed.
Oh, wait. The best thing happened about 2 nights ago. So I haven't been sleeping well, and this night I actually fell asleep, so I was pretty pumped. And then all of a sudden I hear my door open, like someone like barreling in. And I was like, and then it was Noah, and he goes, "I have to go potty." And I said, "It's 1 a.m. I looked at my phone, 1 a.m. And I said, "Yeah, go potty, dude." And he's still in that phase where he's like, "Can you check my butt?" Because he wants to make sure his butt's clean.
That's good.
So I'm like, oh God. So I get up and I check his butt and I go, "You're good." And I go back to sleep. Maybe 5 minutes later, I don't know if he had diarrhea or something, but he went back in the bathroom and he didn't open my door, but he comes to my door. He's like, "I have to go potty," like screaming. I'm like, "Just
the
go."
door?
You don't, yeah. Like you don't have to ask every time. He wakes Mel up all the time, but just this one night, he decides to wake me up. So then he goes potty and he says, "Can you check my butt?" Now I'm exhausted at this point, and I don't even get up. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't get up. And I go,
It's
"You're
good.
good." And he goes, how do you know? And I said, I just know. And he goes, wow, that's cool.
And you're like, fuck yes.
Like, he could have smeared shit all over his bed. And I just,
It was like that one time that he did not get it at all.
yes.
He
It
was
just all
not
over his
good.
ass.
I'm surprised he believed you, though.
So, right? I thought
Trust
it
was
'cause you're
broken
like,
that night.
Because you're a
What?
medium. That's what mediums do. They can tell if someone's butt
oh,
is
yeah.
clean.
Absolutely. Send in your requests.
Yeah.
Just ask me. I'll tap
Send
into
in
your
your
asshole.
Asshole status.
That's your new name.
Asshole status.
Free.
It's not gonna be Sans.
It's not going to be free
whatever.
soul. It's going to be asshole Ash.
Check my
The
butt,
medium,
Ash.
Yeah.
The butt medium.
Checkmybutt.com.
Oh,
Do you think
God.
that's a
I don't want
thing?
to
Should
look
we
at
try it?
that. Yeah, let's try it.
www.checkmybutt.
I'm afraid, yeah, no.
Aw.
Checkmybutt.com.
That's like a URL that, I mean, someone should have it.
Relevant searches.
Yeah, this means it's nothing. Checkmybutt.com, though.
You know what we could do, too, that would be kind of wholesome, since I'm looking at my list?
Check each other's butt. Oh, no.
Bend
sorry.
over.
Besides that, there's...
What about service animals that aren't dogs?
Oh, that'd be a good one.
Right? Like, I feel like there's got to be. We used to do a program that was like mice and rats that like found landmines. There's got to be like other
That is a
animals
good
that do like crazy stuff. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy skills. Like this peacock can tell if your vitamin C level is. I
Yeah.
don't know. With the spider.
Yeah.
Is that one?
The parrot that was singing Creep.
Did you see that
The
part?
rest of
Then
them-
I feel like because I told you how I was like crying.
Oh,
laughing,
you
and then
should
we
you
put
should
on,
look
I was
it up.
crying
We should
again.
look it up.
And then I was like, because you know how I always like, I have to like figure out why something is really funny. For whatever reason, like, I'm always thinking about that. So I'm like, if
Yes.
there was another video of a parrot singing along with someone, I don't think I would find it that funny. Something about that, it was like the timing of that one. And then I realized like he wasn't imitating her voice at all.
No, he was
He
just
wasn't
singing.
repeat. Yeah, he was just singing himself. Or was he imitating someone
should-
else's? Do you know what I mean? Like it was just, I think part of it because normally
You
like
should pull it up. I follow this lady on TikTok, and she has a bunch of parrots.
that must be insane. I can't imagine.
Yeah, well, she
having-
rescues them. She's like a legit bird. She's the bacon pancakes lady. The bird that's like
Oh.
bacon pancakes, make it.
What?
The bacon pancakes bird. And
I
it.
don't know. Is
well,
it
you
a
have to-
TikTok
you-
thing? I'll show Morgan a couple seconds of this.
I wanna have I want a perfect body. And I want a perfect soul.
It's not even saying the words. It's just.
I want you to notice when I'm not around. I think you're so special.
It's basically the gist of it. But do you get what I'm saying? How he's not even imitating her
He's
singing?
not.
Like, what
No,
No.
he's not. He's saying the words. He's just singing to.
He's jamming. He's feeling it. He's
jamming
just
Sometimes he
doing
comes
what
out with like
wants.
rah, and then it just stops too, which is also funny. Like he's really into it, and then he just like decides not to finish it.
He's like, and I'm done. I'm finished.
All right, let's look at the comments. Oh my god. And the patience that parrot must have to teach that lady how to sing and play is impressive. This person said, "This girl is how I wish I sounded when I sing. The parrot is how I actually sound." Oh yes, you remember we were saying it sounded like he kept repeating,
Yeah.
"Fuck it's special."
Yep.
It's his favorite line.
When the drunk dude just has to join in.
This parrot has a level of confidence we should all aspire to.
Yeah.
I agree.
Wait, what? Go down a little.
I'm a bad
Uh,
This person,
Yeah.
They said my favorite part. I almost cried. The whole thing is that.
My friend Grace texted me. He was like, "Oh my god, the parrot singing!" I was crying laughing. I was like,
It's
"I know."
so funny. This is the best cover of Creep I've ever heard, even with the beautiful girl interrupting the entire time.
I feel like she's holding back the parrot's true potential.
Is water running somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Juliet's water thingy.
It's my pee-pee coming out.
I'm like, what am I hearing?
I'm just at the point now where I just pee wherever the fuck I want. You know?
Oh, look at on the right. Funny parrot singing. Try not to laugh. Please
There we
click
go.
that. What? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That is so crazy.
Why did it say try not to laugh? This is cute.
Oh
Yeah.
my darling.
Oh my darling, forever boy, she's my darling forever. Oh my darling, come and cry.
That one sounds too human.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Listen,
Wow.
Listen, bird.
Listen, bird.
Listen, bird.
Beautiful. Listen,
It's like
bird.
yelling at himself. Listen, bird.
Beautiful. Listen, bird.
Wait, is that ours? That sounds like
You're a great singer. Yes, you are.
Oh, that's
Oh,
weird. So
boy.
that's hang on. That's not the same bird, but he had like the same voice as the one singing Creep.
Yeah, they kind of sound similar. You know what? You should look
So
up
I guess
birds.
that's just like that type
Do
of bird's
birds
voice.
have similar voices?
No, or birds yelling. You ever see a cockatoo get mad and yell? It's funny.
It's funny.
It is. Because they get mad. They get mad.
You're
I'm like, what the fuck? Fucking.
Great singer. Yes,
Like-
you are. Oh, boy.
Yeah, so I think that type
Wow.
of bird has that type of voice.
Yeah, probably.
Well, think about like birds you hear outside. Like to me, blue jays have very similar voices.
Yeah, it does make
Crows
sense,
have
yeah.
very similar voices.
Cockatoo.
Yelling.
Yelling nonsense.
Yelling.
Yelling
Yeah,
at
yeah.
owner.
Yeah.
Yelling at owner.
Are you going to listen to what I say?
There's
or are you going to argue
really
with me all
funny,
night
but it's
long?
on TikTok.
I already had
Yeah.
to clean up
Like
that floor.
It like goes around like
What else are you going to make me do?
yelling.
Don't talk to me that way. Really? I don't want to hear that. Is that so?
That bird is worked up. Look at that.
Don't yell at me.
But I feel like it's like a game.
You're getting awful fresh with me, and I don't like that. Now step on my finger.
I like the head tilting.
Yeah. We gotta be careful too about the cuss words. I don't know if they're gonna take away our.
Do you love me?
It's like on a zoom too. That's funny.
Do you love me?
Fuck off.
The fact that it has
Fair.
an English accent is funny. Service animal. Monkey?
Do a oh. Animals
Service
that isn't
rats.
dogs.
Service rat. Let's see what that is. Oh, they're so fucking cute. How can anyone not
They're
like
so
rats?
smart. They're also
They are
incredibly
really
smart.
smart.
It's wild.
Mhm. Dog has an emotional support rat, please.
I believe it.
Please.
When somebody asked me if their dog's emotional support rat could come with them to the groomers, obviously I said yes. This is Sully, the 10-month-old Australian Shepherd and Border
Shepherd.
Collie mix, and his rat, Benny.
He has a rat.
And yes, Benny will also be getting a bath today.
Good
Sully
job,
is a
Benny.
very nervous puppy,
Oh.
and the owners were concerned on how he would handle the groom today. I'm not going to lie, at first he did try to escape, but we made sure that his furry little friend was close by in order to keep him calm.
Oh my god.
Right there. Oh.
Wait, go
He's like
back
this
one.
puppy that loves to be cuddled.
Wait, there was a thing it said.
I'm Kimberly,
Edgar.
and this is a
What?
There was a thing on the previous thing, and I happened to look over at the other thumbnails, and it was like, it was one of those Sphinx cats, but it was like a baby cat
Oh, and it
rotisserie
said
chicken.
rotisserie chicken. I saw that, yeah.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Edgar.
I want one.
Yeah.
Because Toby doesn't cuddle me.
Remember Gabby just disappearing, and every now and then you'd see her with the insole of a shoe?
Yeah, with some
hated
random.
that ferret.
I love
I
that
loved
ferret.
her.
I hated her.
What a
I
pain in
loved
the ass
her.
she was.
She used to bite me all the time, and I hated it.
She
used to
knew
steal
it
the
because you were a
insoles.
dick.
I wasn't. I never was mean to her.
Yeah, she
Never.
knew
Probably
you didn't like her.
You probably reacted, and that's why she was biting.
She'd
You
steal
know.
everything. I loved
Ferrets are
that.
amazing. I always talk people out of getting a ferret because like they need so much to be happy, but they're probably my favorite animal, entertainment wise.
They
They're
smell
funny.
just
Fucking
bad.
ridiculous.
I keep asking Jamie for one, and she's like, "No, we can get another puppy." I'm like, "Ugh, I want a ferret. I love ferrets. I miss them."
Ferret stealing stuff. They're just like it's so entertaining.
I used to crack up. She always
Yeah.
had something. Remember when she had an iPod, and we were like, "Who the hell lost an iPod?"
Yeah,
and
we
we
didn't even know
text
who it
messaged
belonged to.
everyone we knew, and nobody said
No
that they
one-
lost
yeah,
an
she-
iPad.
God knows where she
yeah.
got it from.
We have
She
no
used to
idea.
steal the insoles of my shoes, and then sometimes my actual shoes, and I couldn't find them when I was getting ready for work.
Yep. She
And then
stole.
bite me on the ankle.
Get a
She stole a
Snickers.
yo-yo. There was like a yo-yo one time. I'm like,
Do you guys remember when it was at the house in Manayunk? So I don't know, Ashley, if you were there or not. Because that was where you first like appeared, right?
I did
Yeah.
appear at the Manayunk house.
You just
yeah.
appeared, and we've been trying to get rid of you ever since.
I know, and here I am 12 years
how it
later.
happened. You just like showed up.
Yep.
No, in the Manayunk house, we saw her one time with a hair tie around her neck, and of course, initially we were like, "Oh my God!"
Me?
We went like, "Not
Oh,
you."
I was like,
You didn't
I,
have a hair tie around your neck.
I thought you just meant like a choker. I'm like, that's not me.
No, the
No.
ferret, Gabby the ferret, had a hair tie around her neck. So we like chase her down to like get it off. She goes off with it. We're talking, and then like half an hour later, we see her again with it around her neck again. So she actually
She kept putting it on.
intentionally was putting this hair tie around her neck.
Yeah. She thought she looked beautiful.
Like how crazy is that though? To not play with, like not do anything with it. She just wanted to have it on. Like that's insane.
Yeah.
I remember her having a McDonald's barbecue sauce container that wasn't open. She didn't want to eat it. She just wanted to own it.
Yeah.
Like how
mine.
crazy is that? Like what makes them want those like certain things? Like she
Certain
found
things,
that
yeah.
and then like took it into her little like
Nest.
spot
The nest,
to keep it.
yeah.
Barbecue sauce.
I never laughed as hard at an animal as I
Yeah,
did at
same.
Gabby. Like that
Just
was such a
ridiculous.
wild animal. Yep, stuff like that, like carrying things up and down the stairs. You were like, where did you even get that?
Like why did she
It
want
needs
that?
it. Needs it.
What is in her mind? What is she doing with it? Do you know what
She's
I
gotta
mean?
have it.
It's amazing.
I want one again.
Those are babies, I think. Look at how little.
That's
they
tiny. Yeah.
are. Oh my god. Something good. in
Take
there.
keys.
Oh. Yeah, he's going
Yep.
for the money. He's tumbling,
Money.
fumbling, and he's gone.
Look at their little like weird arched bodies.
And then that sidestep when they get excited.
All right, he's got the bra.
So obnoxious.
To be smart, he's just gonna drop the damn thing. And
An umbrella.
Umbrella. Yeah. What
In
if
case
it
it
rains?
rains under the
Yeah.
couch.
I remember Ace one time, because we were trying to, since we let Gabby out to roam around the house, at some point we were just like, fuck it. And so remember we trained Ace to find Gabby?
Where's
I remember-
Gabby? Yeah.
Yeah, I remember first teaching him that, and he couldn't hear the difference between Gabby and Patrick, because we had a cat and Patrick. And I had the best interaction with Ace I've ever had. That just like blew my mind so much that I was like even a little creeped out at one point, even though it was hilarious. I was trying to teach him where's Gabby, and Patrick was there, the cat, and I was saying to him, I was like, Ace, and I was like going like this because he understood like body language. I was like, where's Gabby? Where's Gabby? And he jumps down and he goes, and Patrick's here, and he goes up to Patrick and he goes like this, and looks at me like, and I was like, no, I was like, that's Patrick. That's Patrick. No, where's Gabby? You know, like, where's Gabby? And he goes, and he jumps down like what you know. They would get like annoyed, jump down like you could
Yeah.
like hear his frustration. Jump down again, goes up to Patrick, and I swear to God, this is Patrick. He goes like this, and looks at me like, and I'm like, no, that's Patrick. So he understood 100% what I was saying. He just couldn't hear the difference between the two.
Yeah.
And then the
Yeah.
part that blew my mind was I did it a third time. I was like, where's Gabby? Where's Gabby? And I swear, I'm not exaggerating this at all. He looks at me and he goes like this. This is Patrick here. He goes like that. Like, are we not like what is happening right now? Like, is this like I did it twice already?
He's like, he's right here.
in his mind. I was saying like, where's Patrick? No, where's
And
Patrick?
he's just
Where's-
like,
he's
you're
"Oh."
an idiot.
Yeah, like you know, like Patrick, and I was like, oh my
Right
god,
here.
this dog is like a person. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, tell the story of my autism strength.
Your autism strength.
Because at the Syosset house, when I
Yeah,
according to you, you said I picked someone. I definitely didn't pick anyone up, but you said I picked someone up and threw him out of the house.
Oh,
I remember who it
yeah.
was,
I
not
don't
that it
remember what
matters,
we
but-
were arguing about. Is a friend of somebody else because we used to throw those parties and just like, oh, bring whoever you want when we were young
Yeah.
and didn't care who was in our house. And somebody brought somebody who was being rude, and I, before I had a filter, was talking shit back to them, and we went back and forth, and we almost fought. Like,
Yeah, you were getting,
we
like, in
both
each
were,
other's face.
yeah. And you were like, nope, you just had enough, and you picked the girl up, and you carried her out the front door, down the sidewalk, and to the street, and just.
Why did that happen?
No, you did, because everybody was like, what just happened? Because you diffused it. You didn't even say anything. You just diffused the situation by picking the stranger up. This wasn't a tiny person either. It was like, she was a little bit of a huskier girl, and everybody just stood there quiet, like, she just carried her.
somehow. There's no way I picked.
You did. You just, and the thing is,
Maybe
the
I
girl
went like
didn't even
this and just
bite.
like I
No,
moved
you
her.
like around the butt, and you just like walked her out the front. We all just stopped, and it was this bizarre moment of like, did she just physically remove? And nobody knew what to do about the situation. And the girl didn't come back. She didn't knock or anything. I guess she walked home. Like there was no, and we'd never heard from that girl again. And that was the end of the story. We all
She's
just
been
were
missing
like,
ever since.
ever since. We never heard from her
Yeah,
again.
for getting in people's face.
And that was the
In
thing.
my
It's like
house.
there was no. I don't. It's not even like you had like.
I remember
Drunk strength or anything, because you weren't even like
Tism.
drunk. You just
Tism
you just
strength.
picked her up and walked it. You were just like, nope, You didn't even engage in the argument. You didn't
I
tell
remember
me to like
watching. I
back
remember-
off or anything. No,
I
you
remember
just
watching
took her.
it, and why? Because you were like you could hold your own, which was great, and because I didn't have to worry about it. You know what I mean? So I was like,
Yeah.
all right, and I'm watching, and I'm seeing you guys like yelling at each other, and I remember seeing like it got to some point. She did something. I don't know if I saw her like fists clench or something, or she did something where I was like, all right, that's the point where I'm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It didn't make it to the next level. Like you came out of nowhere and just
picked her up over my
picked her
head.
up
I
and
did.
just-
I did one of those things where you spin.
Yep, and then tossed
Just-
her right out the house.
chucked it. It was
her
the
into
most bizarre because you were the skinniest person in existence, and you just
I removed her from.
diffused this.
I
There was
diffused
no.
the situation. I really don't think I picked her up at all, but I think the
No, you did.
suddenness of it. You know how memories change?
Yeah, no, I think if we called Sam, Long Island was wild, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like
Unhinged?
Manioc
ahead.
was so tamed.
Yes, it
Oh,
was.
in
Manioc was like a.
comparison, yeah.
Like
breath
when
of
I
fresh
came
air.
and we all lived together at Manioc.
There was no crazy. Well,
We were
Syosset was like our
chilling.
crazy like
Besides that, we were 20.
college house, pretty much. Yeah, it was.
We
like
were
a
a college house. The door was never locked. Everybody
Yep.
could just come as they wanted and do whatever and sleep over.
And for the
people
most
would
part,
just
it was
drink
fine.
and-
Yeah.
For the
Yeah.
most part, it was fine. Yeah.
All
just
things
every now and
considered,
then.
we had we had hardly any issues compared to how it could have
Hardly
been. There was
any.
always like drama
Yeah.
going on, but it was stupid shit all the time. Do you remember
For
being in the
years.
car with Scotty and we were listening to Chicago and he was drunk and he was in the
You
back
had
seat?
it coming.
And he
You
would
had
just
it
go, no,
coming.
he would wake up and be like, Cicero! And then be out again. But like not at the right time in the song. It would be like another
That-
song in
yeah.
Chicago later on. He'd be like, Cicero!
Cicero. Yeah, that
And
was
then
the
you,
same.
Ashley, with your Bohow Row.
Oh, well, that was just me drunk.
I know.
I literally couldn't say it.
We passed by Boathouse Row, and then you were like, "Oh, Bohow Row." And we were like, I'm sorry. What was it? You're like Bohow
No.
Row.
No,
One more
I
time?
distinctly remember that
Bo?
night because I was really drunk. I think we were
Yeah.
coming from the strip club, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
And we were driving past.
Wait, was I
Bohow,
there?
like- yeah. Yep.
I
And
heard strip club. I was like, I probably
yeah,
was there.
100% were there. And we were driving past, and I was like, "Oh, it's Bohow Row." And I was like, "Oh no, I meant Bohow Row." And I was like, "Holy!"
And you
shit,
couldn't. Yeah, they
Nope.
kept saying, "What?"
House Row. I couldn't
Yeah,
say
like
it.
you mean Boathouse
Couldn't
Row?
say
Yeah,
the
Bohow
shit out of
Row.
Oh, row.
Bohow Row. What is it called? Bohow Row.
Not my license. Not my license.
Not my license. Not my license. Just a little hand thing too that I didn't do in the video. Not my license. Come back again,
Almost
Morgan.
done.
Yeah.
We'll do,
Whenever
like,
you want to.
Oh, this will be
I
like
have
a
this
short one because we
bunker.
didn't have much. You have this bunker all set
I
up
have
too.
this bunker with these headphones and this microphone.
Yeah, it's only like
Yeah.
eight stories down below ground. so you
Down.
could just
Yeah. My ears only pop a little bit. So
Your ears is
That's
only
not bad.
ringing a little.
my
bit.
ears is ringing.
My ears is popping.
I have to
wish
come
I-
visit her. Do you think she'd still remember me?
Yes, that's the thing I wanted to tell you. She definitely remembers you, and
I miss her.
because when you sent Toby the toys, I was like, "Oh, this is from Morgan." I was like, "You remember Morgan, right?" And she goes, "Yeah," like almost like she was offended that she that I would even ask that. All right.
Yeah, go to sleep.
All right, lovies.
Yeah, I love you
both
guys.
of
All right, thank you for having me.
You're
Morgan,
very
I'll see you
welcome.
on Saturday,
Thanks for
Yes,
breaking your
hype.
silence.
11 a.m.
Any day I'll break my silence.
Yeah,
Love
yeah,
you
yeah.
both.
Love you guys.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.